Welcome, everyone. I'm First Sergeant Frazier from the JROTC Army JROTC program, and I'm going to be speaking to you today about the JROTC program to provide you with some information so that you can make a decision as to whether or not JROTC may be for you or maybe not for you. So I'm going to introduce JROTC. It'll take about 10 minutes to get the briefing done, so be patient with me. JROTC is a character and leadership development course. Our mission is to motivate young people to become better citizens, and this citizenship is directly connected to character. Character is important in our citizens. And equally as important is the leadership skills we have in our citizens. And we're not in the business of making soldiers. You don't have any commitment to the military. You don't have to join the Army. You don't have to do anything of that nature. But what we're looking to do is instill in you that sense of responsibility, taking charge of your life, and develop leadership skills, whether you go into the career field of technology, medicine, the business world, or government. Leadership skills are important, and the earlier you start learning and developing them, the better you will be at mastering them in the future. So we are a character leadership development program. We have different components of our program. We have obviously the classroom instruction that is just like any other class in high school. But outside the classroom, we do a lot of traveling, competing in different competitions, whether it's academic, our drill team, and so on. So it's JROTC for you. Strong citizens, future leaders. Rise to the challenge. Again, the information I provide you now will hopefully help you make a decision as to whether or not JROTC is for you. And if you are interested, you can go ahead and get registered this week. If you're not, that's okay. It's not for everyone, but it is for the future leaders of tomorrow. And that's a lot of you. The mission of JROTC, as I said, was to motivate young people to become better citizens. This is not all inclusive of what we do in JROTC. These are just some of the key points that we want to accomplish within our students and cadets. The cadets run the program. I teach the curriculum. I give you the tools to be successful and to set you up for success. But it's the students or the cadets in the program that actually run the program. They put all these different activities and events together, and they have to coordinate it and plan it and execute it, and then hopefully improve it over and over again. Our continuous improvement is not only for our program, but our school and ourselves. And the goal there is for a mindset, a growth mindset for everyone to continue to challenge self and to improve. As I spoke earlier, leadership and character development is key to what we do in JROTC. Team building and relationship building is also key. Communication skills are equally as important, whether they're verbal or they're written. To master those is important. We have different components in our program that deal with health and wellness, physical and mental fitness, financial literacy. And again, this is not all inclusive. There's much more to it than this, but these are some of the key points that we offer in JROTC. And a lot of these are done in the classroom, but we do a lot of stuff outside the classroom. Typically in the summertime, we have a summer program. We do it here at JROTC. This year it was virtual, so we didn't go anywhere. We were restricted to the virtual thing. But we did a little bit of team building and relationship building over the summer with some of the incoming freshmen. But typically we start here at Tech, and then we spend a few days out at the beach in Angola, New York. And hopefully we'll be there next year. We do a lot in the area of recognition at the end of the year for accomplishments and achievements. Our students are actually involved in engaging other students in the classroom, their assistant instructors. They help me teach you. You will all get a mentor. One of the senior cadets will become one of your mentors to help you as you transition to high school. We have different co-curricular activities we do, whether it's athletics, in this particular case, academic. We have an academic team. We have a freshman team. We have an advanced team. And we have facilitators that actually run the academic competition for the Northeast JROTC, the regional competition. And we are going to compete in this year. We will host it, even if we have to host it virtually, and we will compete. So academic competitions, drill competitions. We do a lot as far as traveling. whether it's Washington, D.C., New York City, Boston, to name a few. The uniform is a requirement. The uniform you see the cadets wearing there is the Army Class A uniform. It's a blue uniform with a gray beret. The uniform is issued to you free of charge. There is no cost associated with it. We just ask that you keep it looking sharp. We give you all the stuff to put on it too. You don't pay anything. The cadets in all of our photos for this presentation, they're all of our students. In this particular case, your battalion commander for this school year, Cadet Osnay Bridges. She's the senior cadet for the JROTC battalion. Typically, we have about 150 students that participate in JROTC annually. This year, we're not sure if we're going to have more or less based upon this remote thing, but we'll do the best with whatever we have. JROTC, our different activities allow you the opportunity to establish friendships, trust, and build a team. Trust is important. A lot of people talk about respect. Respect is something we give everyone. It's not something that we earn. You give respect regardless to everyone. Everyone deserves to be treated with respect and dignity. Now, trust, on the other hand, that is something you have to develop, and you've got to earn that within people. And in team building, trust is important. Also with friendships, trust is important. It does solidify it. The obstacle these two young ladies are negotiating here as they go down, the wires are getting farther and farther and farther apart. They have to trust each other. If one of them wavers just so slightly, they both come crashing down. So trust is important, and working together is important. We do a lot outside the classroom as far as service learning projects, whether it's cleaning things up, headstone restorations for Forest Lawn Cemetery for the veterans, numbers of different parades we do, Hispanic Heritage, the Italian Heritage, and Veterans Day Parade, Memorial Day parades. We go to the VA every year. We do caroling. We make cards for the soldiers that are, or the veterans that are in the hospital at the VA. Visit with them, bring a little bit of cheer to their lives. And this was a ceremony we participated in last year at the Forest Lawn Cemetery. It was raining and not raining, it was snowing in November last year. But we do a lot outside in the community. We have an athletics team. It's called the Raiders team. And we typically have an event called the JROTC Junior Leadership Course that we do here at Tech, but there's also a cadet leadership course that's sponsored with other schools that we go out and spend a few days out in the woods with them. We do a lot in the area of STEM, travel, and friends. We have robots that we purchased, the Bex robots. We have a CAD teacher, Mr. Stump, but we'll hopefully be putting that together for our teams this year, along with one of our cadets. Dixon will hopefully get going on that. I would like to compete this year in one of the Bex competitions. And we do have, I think, 8 robots, and we've ordered another 6 for this year if you're interested in robotics. Again, travel. This is last year. We went to Lincoln Laboratories at MIT in Massachusetts. It's a huge radar dish we visited. And building friends is important. And that's definitely something you'll do as part of JROTC. We do a lot in the area of recognizing our cadets for their accomplishments and their achievements and awarding them, whether they're promotions or medals or ribbons or certificates. The essential questions here. What do you already know about JROTC? Then taking that and adding it to what I just gave you, and maybe doing some research on your own by talking to other cadets, will help you make a better informed decision about whether JROTC is for you. I'm not saying you can't join later in your school career, but typically if you don't come in at the ground level, it's difficult to progress within our program. You can stay all 4 years if you choose to. We have a lot of cadets just do it for 1 year. They got 1 year under their belt. They're happy. It goes on their resume. It looks good. They got the credit. You get a credit, an academic credit for JROTC. You also get a half a credit for CFM and a half a credit for health, all of which you take through JROTC. It's just one class, and in the end, you end up with 2 credits. I don't want you to do this program because you want to get more for less. I want you to do it because you want to work harder. So again, I want to welcome everyone to Hutch Tech. If you do become part of the JROTC program, you're certainly setting yourself up for success. You'll be part of our team, and you'll learn things that give you an advantage over others that are your age. things that you can apply to the real world today, and it will stay with you for a long time, the rest of your life, as a matter of fact. There are over 1,700 schools with JROTC in the United States and throughout the different installations throughout the world. The Army is not the only JROTC program. There's a Marine Corps program, the Air Force has a program, and the Navy also has one. Maritime would be the Navy program. Again, outside the school, again, we have academic teams, we have athletic teams, we have STEM. This is the cadets at the MIT Lincoln Laboratories last summer. JCLC, the JROTC Cadet Leadership Challenge. We have a drill team. We do not do marksmanship training, so the air rifles are not part of our curriculum in the city of Buffalo. Again, this is a lot of information I just gave you, and there's a lot more information about JROTC. If you like a challenge, you like to work hard, and you thrive in that sense of accomplishment and you're driven, JROTC is for you. Maybe if you lack some of those things, maybe we can help you get motivated and become that person, that I get to person. So with that said, thank you for your time. If you have any questions, we're available to answer those. You've got my email address, I believe, and the cadets are always available. And if you do become part of the program, we'll get you linked up with a mentor so they can help you as you transition your school year and take care of you as far as any questions that you may have and so on. Thank you for your time. Have a wonderful day. God bless you. And I hope to see you soon. And hopefully school will be open face-to-face really soon.